Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a Terminator Mermaid, which is a look that I was given as a theme for a collaboration with the lovely Alka Loxley on Instagram. And so, I don't know, I was kind of surprised at how much that I like this look, so I hope you guys like it too, and let's go ahead and get the tutorial started. Alright guys, so we're going to start out by priming our face and taking an Elmer's washable glue stick, usually in purple, and putting it all over our eyebrows to block them out. And then you're just going to start outlining all the Terminator-y holes that you want in your face to show all your robotness underneath this gorgeous exterior we're about to create. I mean, not that you're not already gorgeous, I'm sure you are, but we're about to make it super creepy and awesome. Then we outline those in white, so to go a shade lighter on my skin tone, I'm gonna be actual pure white because I'm so friggin' pale. Okay, lots of filling in with white, so this part's gonna take a while. This would also be a good time to tell you that that piece of paper that I flashed up earlier that had the face on it was a face chart that I made for this look because it is so complex. And they're really easy to make. You can even print off blank faces on the internet if you just look up like a Mac face chart or, you know, face chart in general. And you just grab some colored pencils and go to town. And even just making the shapes on that face can help immensely. So now we're going to take this lovely purple and start contouring our face, and these are going to be some very seriously chiseled cheekbones. So you're going to contour on your cheekbones, right at your temples, and then do a little sweep around the bottom of your face, around your jawline, and also above the top, like right at the top of your face where your hair meets your forehead. That's going to be just a sweep over there, not super intense, but softening it a little. And then we're going to go on to eyeshadow, doing black on the inner corner, and then taking it out to a pink and doing a yellow on the lid. I know it's super weird and color blocky, but it kind of fits for this look. Here comes the robot, and I started by doing this bridge of my nose bit in the black, but that was just because those lines are really close together and I wanted them to show up really darkly. So I take this metallic silver and put it in between there, in between all that detailing, and then I just start filling in everything else in silver because all the other black pieces are not nearly as important as this nose bridge that I wanted right here. So now we're going to start detailing with black, and I just kind of went over those lines again and then made some seams with nuts and bolts just kind of on the sides where I figured a robot face underlay would go, you know, kind of rounding some stuff off, I guess, and then taking a black and going over my eyebrow because I'm gonna blend that in with the eyebrow on my exterior face as well, and taking a black around my eye to kind of mimic the way a robot eye socket would look underneath, because that is a super creepy detail that I absolutely love. And now we're moving on to brows, and I'm taking a red body paint and just using that over my brow, and I'm making some very serious arches, very linear brows, and just filling that in. And covering your eyebrows with glue is really going to help them lay down when you're making them a crazy color like this, which is why I did that earlier. And then matching that up with the black that I put on my robot face, because that actually really looks good as a kind of seamless color change in your brow. And now it's jewel time, so I took some spirit gum and some jewels that I had laying around, and just spirit gum them to my forehead. And then I'm taking fishnets and putting a fishnet stocking over my face for the scales. And I know it looks super creepy, I look like I'm gonna rob a bank, but seriously, this is the best way to get that texture. I'm taking some red eyeshadow and just placing that through the fishnet onto my face where I want it, above that contour we did earlier, and underneath it all the way out to my chin and near the temples where we put that contour earlier as well. And guys, when you're laying down that eyeshadow, pat, do not spread. It will totally ruin the texture that we just made. And I'm just taking a NARS pencil in the color Cruella and putting it all over my lips to match that red. So I took a natural tone brown and outlined the cuts where that robot is shining through, just to make it look like a more natural transition instead of a harsh black around there. But it'll still define it and make it look really cool. And fake blood, because who doesn't love fake blood? I'm taking the end of an angled brush, and the end is actually angled on the one that I'm using. And I'm putting some fake blood on the end and then just holding it up to my face and dripping it. This is kind of tedious because the blood can drip off the brush before you get it up to your face, so just be careful, because I got blood all over my legs too. And these drips really add to the gashes, you know. It looks like somebody came up to your face and took a rake and was just like, but this gives it a really realistic look, even though your face is so white and so not skin tone color. So that really helps. And I put some on my chest just to kind of pull it together a little, because I didn't want to do a whole chest plate, but having blood all over your chest just makes everything alright, or not alright, depending on who you are. And of course, a blood tear on your actual eye that's undamaged is perfect. Also, you'll notice I added some really great black eyeliner to the other side, and it is super dramatic, but I absolutely love it. It pulls us all together really nicely. Mascara, black eyeliner on your waterline, and you are done. Also, you'll notice in my intro and exit row, I took off a couple of my jewels and painted the one on my forehead, so just so you know. Hey guys, so I hope you liked this tutorial. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I changed a couple things. I took off a couple of the gems on my forehead and repainted this one with some face paint, so now it's red and black. And I took out my fangs. I had some fangs in them. Got rid of them because they're a pain in the butt with this red lipstick, but that doesn't mean that you can't have fangs if you want to be a very primal mermaid. So I will see you guys at my next video. Bye!